Regiment's capital, look, the name comes from a regiment in King Shaka's army, and it really is about a small force going up straight ahead with the main force going onto the flanks. And really Shaka was the greatest strategist that the Southern Hemisphere has ever produced of all time. The only general to have beaten the British in a battle. There are three partners at the top of Regiment's capital. I'm one of them. The business is organized into 4 divisions. Regiment's advisory really focuses on capital raising and some attendant services around that. The asset management business is a specialist manager focused on asset liability mandates, primarily for the public sector. We see asset management as a risk management tool for the public sector. There's a property division, and there we focus on large-scale property developments and property development fund management. And finally, we have an on-balance sheet proprietary investment business where we lead investments into sector-transforming assets. Highlights include, on the advisory side, capital raising and risk management frameworks and treasury setup and restructurings for pretty much 6 or 7 state-owned enterprises and or municipalities. We've raised some 65 billion rand for our various clients over the last 5 to 6 years. On the asset management side, we manage debt redemption funds for municipalities and state-owned enterprises. Our performance there, we've beaten our benchmark, which is typically the liability, by in excess of 700 basis points over the last 7 years. The last 5 years, about 900 basis points of outperformance. On the property side, a major transaction that we won was the purchase of the site at which the Sandton Car train station is located. That's a 200,000 square meter property development that we're now busy with. And then on the proprietary investment side, we led the Capitec BE transaction, which has been tremendously successful for ourselves and the broad-based consortium that went in with us. We also have led the investment into M-Care, which is an emerging subacute hospital group, and we now have a new investment in the education sector that we're busy developing. The next 2 to 3 years for Regiments will hold for advisory really a consolidation and to some extent a strengthening of the staff complement on that side. On the asset management side, I think we've had 7 years of great track record. We're now negotiating on several other mandates, and I think we're going to tip the asset management business into a very sustainable business within the next 2 to 3 years. The property side, we expect to de-risk our main development in the next year or so and close on at least 2 property development funds. And lastly, on the investment side, we're placing a lot more emphasis on the investment side of our business, especially in the sector transforming investments that we've identified in education in particular. The main thrust of Regiments is investment banking for the public sector. We seek to bring the sophistication of investment banking to meet the needs of the country, and that means assisting the public sector.